What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to the New Moon Eclipse workshop. If this is your first workshop, this will include an energy clearing and a cleanse. This will also, I'm just going to talk about like the astrology and how to work with it, how to support yourself through these changes. This is a big change because this is eclipse season. This is the first of two eclipses. So get ready. The next 2 weeks could be, or the next month or so could be a little bit crazy. Obviously, we're already seeing a lot of crazy shit happening around the world right now. I have a candle here. So I just want to, for everyone watching this, to just pause for like 10 seconds and just like set the intention that we can send out love and protection and just hope that like this crazy war settles down and just stops. So this is just like take 1 minute for that and just like some love and good intentions for that. Leave that over here. I'll let that burn to completion. I'll send some more like Reiki energy with it, but we just had to acknowledge that for sure. This is big. This is a big energy. There is a few simple but really powerful things happening in the sky right now that I want to talk about so that you can use this energy to support your growth and this shift. For example, Pluto has now finished his retrograde and has stationed direct. And that is a big opportunity for us to just dive deep and purge out all of these old, outdated ways of behaving and these habits and these old ideas about ourselves. It's like addictive cycles, patterns, thoughts, and like anything that's been really holding us back and blocking us. Like now we're really seeing it. And with this eclipse, because it's a new moon eclipse, so it's asking you to establish and initiate a new cycle. This is a 6-month cycle because the eclipses, they happen every 6 months. So we have 6 months to make some big changes, which is beautiful. We have 6 months to initiate something new. This new moon in Libra is asking you to establish yourself in a new way that will invite in more balance, more harmony in your relationships, and you're seeing yourself differently, or you will be starting to see yourself differently. You'll be starting to see other people differently. It's like the lens or the perspective is shifting, and you're going to see their true colors, or you're going to start seeing your true like values and like your worth and things like how you show up to work, how you show up to love relationships or friends, family, whatever. Like you're going to feel ready to play a new role, which is beautiful. And if you're showing up differently, it means you're expecting that other people show up differently and they like match your energy. So maybe you will be asking for more money. Like if you're working or you're needing a promotion or you want to start something new, like a new business or a new collaboration or something, maybe now you're feeling more confident in yourself and you're ready to, get out there and teach or show yourself off or do whatever. Maybe your relationship dynamics are changing and you need something more from your partner, and that's fine. It's just like it's time to communicate that and to ask for it. That can be friends, family, love, whatever. So we're really noticing that our relationships are requiring changes. We're also noticing that our relationship to things is changing. So how you see and earn and spend money, how you spend your time and establish your schedule and your free time, how you relate to coffee, alcohol, drugs, sex, shopping, whatever. It's like your relationship to things is also changing because your values are changing and what you want for yourself is changing. So maybe up until now, you're like, I would never spend that much money on like, for example, rent. And now you're like, no, I'm going to increase and maybe move and spend a little bit more because I'm seeing the value of having like a beautiful home that makes me feel safe or that makes me feel like I can chill and I can calm down or whatever. Maybe it's you want to change out your bedding, or you want to like cut your hair, or you want to just like do something different. It doesn't need to be physical. It can be, because Libra is a very like aesthetically visual sign. So maybe you want to update your wardrobe or do something a little bit different. But it's more about what you need to feel safe and secure in all of your relationships and how you can protect yourself moving forward. Now, what's really interesting and important to keep in mind is that this new moon eclipse is happening. Yes, it's a new moon, so it's a new cycle, but the south node is in Libra also. So part of everything that we're inviting in, part of everything that we want to be doing, it's like we can't do these new things. We can't start something new. We can't behave in a different way if we continue to behave in the same old way, if we continue to do the same old things, if we continue everything that we've been doing. Like, it doesn't make sense, right? So there's this like parallel experience. There's two things happening at the same time. One is starting this new cycle, and the only way we can actually start this new cycle with this new moon eclipse in Libra is to stop doing the other things that we've been doing that have kept us out of balance, that have kept us in toxic relationship patterns or behaviors or whatever. So it's really kind of like a double-edged sword, where it's like, we want to move forward and that's beautiful, but you can't do that if you continue to hold on to the old and to bring it all into this next chapter. So you're going to be feeling really sort of aware of that. Also, how maybe you have felt addicted to those old cycles, or addicted to these old stories or behaviors or people or projects or things or whatever. And now really seeing that you don't need them, and like you're ready to sacrifice these things that don't really serve you so that you can make more available space for the things that do serve you, and you can start rewriting that next chapter, because your main character energy needs to shift. And I feel like this is an opportunity for us to really just dive into that and to experience a shift in that paradigm. Okay, so I have some tarot cards here. If this is your first workshop, sorry, I just kind of jumped into it. But we're going to talk about the astrology like we've been doing. I have two more things I want to talk about. I have some tarot cards here, so we're going to focus on that. We're going to do an energy clearing, and this will be wrapped up in under 30 minutes. If it goes a little bit longer, it's because at the end, I talk about my experience and I just like share some personal stuff, so you can stick around and watch that, or you can disconnect, whatever. But at least stay for the energy cleanse and when we do the meditation, to let things go and to stand in our power, whatever. So just stay here, okay? Also, this is pay what you can. So thank you for your donations. You are supporting my team and my business, and I'm opening an amazing healing space here in Lisbon. So really excited to show you guys that. This is a 6-month cycle. So this is all about planting the seeds. And what are the seeds that you want to plant? Like, I have the King of Cups here. So I don't think that you need to tell everyone about your future plans, about what you want to be doing next. I feel like there's a little bit of like a hush hush energy, because you're still trying to figure it out. And maybe it's a little bit, or it feels a little bit like premature to actually announce it or to do it or to act on it. And that's fine, because I also have an Ace of Cups here, but it's reversed. And I have a Queen of Wands, but she's also reversed. Okay, so this Queen of Wands reversed, this Ace of Cups reversed. This is saying like we don't have the full picture. We can't see everything, and we don't have clarity about all of the offers that are coming our way. So why would we rush something? I feel like there's an overall energy here of knowing that there's a reset and a restart, but like the Judgment card reverse is also showing us that like you don't need to force it, rush it. Of course, if a beautiful, amazing opportunity shows up in your hands and it's just like, boom, right there. Like if this bitch just shows up, and take it. Of course, if it feels right, if you've been waiting, whatever, go for it. But like, I feel like this is more time to like, don't really forcefully start something or just jump into something just because, let's just go for it. Like, no, this is more about like pausing, thinking, reflecting, realigning, and like making sure that everything feels right before we just kind of do it. If there's part of you that's like, I don't know, then I would say just pause. We have, so this eclipse is opposite Chiron. Chiron is a comet, like an asteroid. He's like in the sky, and he represents our wounding. So when there's an opposition, this new moon in Libra could be bringing up, like bubbling up, a lot of old feelings of maybe disappointment or sadness or rejection or whatever those old triggered wounds are, Chiron will help bring them up. It's fine. Let them come up. Like, don't have a meltdown, like, or do it and just like do it in private. Like, I've had probably 3 meltdowns. 2 of them were with my teams because there was just shit that wasn't happening. Like, we were so delayed. Like, the construction people weren't showing up. Like, it was just a whole shit show to be honest. So I had to sit down and have like a very stern conversation with them. But now I was at the site today and I saw like 30 different people there just like finishing things up. So I was like, you know what? Sometimes you got to yell a little bit, you know? So anyways, I feel like with this opposition, because we have Chiron there and Chiron is in Aries, and Aries is very lash out, very impulsive, very can get angry quick. Aries is also other beautiful, helpful things, but when there's that opposition, that tension, it can build this like fiery anger. So just be careful with that, okay? The other thing that I want to talk about is that this eclipse is influenced with Uranus, and Uranus is like revolution. So there's a lot of self-revolution where a lot of you are maybe going to be feeling like, I don't want to continue doing these things. And it's like almost easy for me to just sacrifice it because I know what I am becoming is even better. And I'm ready to just say like, I'm done. I am like revolting against, or revolting, is that the right word? Whatever. I'm going to do an internalized revolution with myself to stop behaving like this because this is not benefiting me and I'm fucking over it. And like this Queen of Wands is just seeing that like she's feeling almost like less excited to do those old things. So maybe you go out still and you're mingling or you're at a party or you're doing something, and then part of you is just like, the fuck am I doing here? I hate this. Or you're like, ugh, you go to a job and you're like, I hate this job. Or like, I don't want to be part of this team anymore. And like, that's fine. Honor that, listen to that part of yourself because that is saying something feels off about this, and I need to honor that and respect it and just follow my intuition and get out of this situation, because if I leave this situation, I'm making more available space for the shit that will make me feel good and excited. So like keep an eye out for like the better opportunities that are coming, because again, you can't have both. So it's like, if you're feeling like, I need to let this go, then just let it go because you're making more available space for all these new things that are trying to come your way. And eclipse season is going to start that shift rapidly. And then after, in 2 weeks, we have the final eclipse. After that, you're going to notice that like you're feeling different. You're starting to like behave different. And there are other opportunities showing up for you. So just allow yourself more available space to expand like that. Okay. I want to pull one of these. Oh, that's way too many. This is look at the bigger picture. I love that. So this says, look at the bigger picture. So don't get too fixated on all of the small things that need to happen. Don't get too obsessed with all of the noise and the drama and the bullshit. And when you say no, another person starts freaking out and blah, blah, blah. Like, don't focus on their reaction. Focus on what you need. Focus on prioritizing yourself, because this new moon in Libra is also showing us, especially with the South Node there, like how often you self-sacrifice to make other people happy. Fuck that. You're not doing that anymore. Like, we can't. And Chiron in Aries is showing you that the more you continue to do that for other people and to self-sacrifice what you really want, to stop prioritizing yourself and start prioritizing other people all the time, it makes you feel angry and annoyed, and you get frustrated because you're just draining yourself for other people who probably wouldn't do the same for you. So it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, we're just done with this. So when you feel like ready to let go or to give up or to do something and other people have like a strange reaction or whatever, just fuck off. It's like, don't focus on that. Focus on the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is you are making more available space for better people and better opportunities to show up. Okay. So just trust that process. Now, we're going to do an energy clearing. And they're pretty much done. So this energy clearing is going to be great. Let's do an energy cleanse. Two things. Next week, I am hosting a live candle ceremony. So we're going to do some fire ritual using this energy of the eclipse portal to let go and to empower ourselves so that we can help this new chapter show up with more ease and we can just follow a new path. Okay, so if you're interested, it'll also include an energy cleanse and whatever. I'll have the details below, but you can sign up for that. And then the other thing is my friend Audra has a free master class. I've taken it. It's amazing. You can sign up for that below also. She's fucking awesome teacher. I did an Instagram live with her last week, I believe. You should watch that on my Instagram. It was amazing. It was all about manifestation, and her masterclass is also about manifestation. So if you're interested, you can sign up below, okay? And it's totally free. It's free. Okay. All right. I invite you to close your eyes. Just gonna have a sip of water here. Okay. So close your eyes. Just get comfortable. Focus on your breathing. You don't need to change anything. Maybe take a little bit longer of an exhale just to really relax into the space. And I want you to imagine that there's a green fire burning in front of you, just on the ground. And in your hand, you have a golden comb. So you're just going to use that golden comb to just comb out your energy field. So we all have an aura. It's like an egg-shaped energetic field around our body. And it just picks up other people's shit, other people's fears, projections, thoughts, ideas. It's like a radio signal that can just, or a radio tower that can just collect all of these signals. So sometimes we feel a little bit overwhelmed or confused, and it's not our energy. So I want you to just follow your intuition. There's no right or wrong, and just use that golden comb to just comb out any external energies that are not yours. Just comb them right out. You can physically use your hand to comb everything down and then just toss it all into that green fire. Throw everything into the green fire. Just clearing. I'm going to use distance energy symbols to help clear this energy also. So just focusing on combing it out and tossing it into that fire. Make sure you're doing your legs, your feet, down your back. We're strengthening our grounding cord that is connected to the base of our tailbone. And that's strengthening and connecting to the center of the earth to keep us grounded. And now I want you to imagine that that green fire, it starts to absorb all of the negative energy from your environment. So your home, your room, your apartment, maybe your entire block, your neighborhood, your country, all of it. Just imagine all of the negative energy just starts getting absorbed into that green fire, and it's cleaning the space and the environment. And when you're ready, I want you to start envisioning white light pouring down from above. Maybe it's like rain, or maybe it's like the clouds open, just heaven above just starts pouring white light down onto you, and it's just washing clean your body. It's inviting your life force energy. It's adding a layer of protection. I'm going to use a different distance energy symbol to help amplify that protection and to recharge your energy field. So just imagine that white light is pouring down, covering your whole body. as we're feeling more recharged, standing in our power. And the last thing I want you to do is just imagine your energy field. Imagine you can feel it or you can see it, and just call it in a little bit closer. So it's not so big and out there and picking up so much stuff. Just call it in a little bit closer. Set the intention to just bring your energy field a little bit tighter, so you feel a little bit more secure. And now with your eyes closed, you know that we are starting a 6-month cycle. So I want you to envision who you will be 6 months from now. And just keeping your eyes closed, I want you to just imagine and see that version of yourself. What do you look like? What are you doing? And feel into that energy. Feel into the confidence. Feel into the health, the joy, the excitement, the love, the support, the trust. And because there's so much happening during eclipse season, we don't really set intentions the same way. So I want you to just feel into that energy and just let that energy radiate out. Just showing the universe who you are becoming. And how do we show that? We feel it. Our emotions, our energy in motion, our emotions, just radiate that out like a radio tower, like I said before. But this time, we are sending out the signal. So just feel it in your body. How do you want to feel in 6 months from now? Feel confident. You feel empowered. You feel excited. You feel financially stable. Just feel it. If you don't know what that feels like, just fake it. Feel rich. You have enough to share, to donate, to support others. You have all of the help and the support that you need. All of your needs are met. And because this new moon is in the area of the sky with the south node, we also need to let go of a few things. So before we think about that, for one last second, I want you to just feel who you are becoming, who you are in 6 months from now. Feel it and inhale, taking a deep breath while we lock that energy into our subconscious. We lock that energy into our energetic field and we accept it. We allow space for that version into our life, into our energy. So just breathe that in. And then when you're ready, just let that go. And now before we come back, I want you to just think about one thing. If more come up, that's fine, but just at least think about one thing that you want to let go of. Because the South Node is all about letting go so that we have more available space to expand. So what is just one thing you want to let go of? Maybe it's an old habit, a person, a project, something that just eats up your energy, eats up your time, that drains you, or that makes you feel less empowered. Whatever it is, I want you to just set the intention to let it go now. Give yourself permission to let it go. And commit to sacrificing those things so that you can have more available space to expand. And now I want you to inhale, and on the exhale, I want you to imagine that energy of whatever it is that you're holding on to, that you let it go, and you let go of that person, you let go of that energy, you let go of that habit. Let it go on the exhale. And give gratitude to yourself for taking this workshop, for setting these intentions. Give gratitude and congratulate yourself for all of the changes you've made over the last 6 months. And now we're moving into another 6-month cycle, and we get to see who we can become. We get to make new changes. So give yourself permission to do that. And when you're ready, you can come back into this space. You can open your eyes. You can bring some gentle movement into the body. And we're good to go. That is it. I would suggest you can still write a list. Normally for a new moon and a full moon workshop, we write lists of the things that we want to invite in and let go. But because this is eclipse season, it's more about just witnessing all of the changes that are happening. You don't really need to be doing so much. But if you want to pause, you can pause now on my face if you can catch it. And you can write down, who are you becoming? How do you want to feel in 6 months from now? And what are you letting go of? So you can pause now. Ha, bitch. These are getting harder and harder. Okay. Love you. That's it. So thank you so much. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can send a donation below. I appreciate it. These are pay what you can. If you already donated from my new website, I hope you enjoy my new website. We still have a lot of like changes. That's just like the version 1, but it's cute. It's clear, it's clean, it's easy to navigate. I'm liking it. If you want to join me for the candle ceremony, you can sign up below, save your spot. Okay, that is a live fire ritual. This is a huge energetic portal that we are now in. So that's going to happen in the middle of 2 eclipses. Last time it was fucking awesome. We did it 6 months ago and people were like, please do that again. So we're going to do it again. So I'm really excited. I will be there. I am hosting it and it is live. Yes, we will have an interpreter. If you want to sign up for my friend's free masterclass for manifestation, that sign up link is also below. Okay. I love you. I will see you very soon. Ciao. If you're still here, welcome to the pivot party. Wow, I've literally had 3 meltdowns this week alone. So that was crazy. I'm excited. I'm feeling a little bit better now post meltdown, but I'm feeling really like empowered to make a lot of changes. I also just signed up for like psychotherapy, which is amazing because I could use a little bit more help, especially for the next 6 months, because I am going to give up coffee for sure. I'm going to give up alcohol. I'm not going to watch any porn. I'm not going to do nada. I am going to like literally just reset. I want to move. I think I already found an apartment. So like I'm just feeling really good. And part of me signing up for therapy, I already have other therapists and energy workers and acupuncture, massage, everything. Like I am a full-time job just to like keep myself healthy. But like what's amazing is that my new therapist is in Portugal. It's like in person. So I get to actually go sit down and talk. So that was like amazing just having that like style of interaction again. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, whatever. Life right now is a little bit kooky and the world is just like insane at the moment. So yeah, just like stay grounded, stay safe. I love you. I'm here. I got you. I'm trying to support you. I'll see you soon. Okay. Ciao. Clam chowder. Clam chowder.